Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video. So over here I'm just emptying out her foraging toys / boredom breakers because I put food in these. So sometimes she leaves behind the covers of the seeds, so I throw those out. Here I checked if she peed in the multi-chamber hide, which she didn't, and I put everything back. Here I just empty the hides that she have because sometimes she eats in these as well. So I sweep it out and I dust the tops because sometimes it collects dust. And here I'm just collecting uneaten food from her dig bowls and her other foraging toys and throwing them out. And here I'm just throwing out her millet spray that she's devoured. She loves millet spray, and I'm just fluffing up her cocoa soil and just mixing it around. Now this is the moment I realized where she's been peeing, because ever since I did that previous partial deep clean, she stopped peeing in her sand bath completely. So it turns out this underground peep hide is where she's been peeing. So she nests in that left chamber and she's been peeing in the right chamber. So I just cleaned that out and took out the food that was there because it had been peed on, and I wiped it and just swept it. And I took some bedding from her multi-chamber hide because I didn't have any spare on-hand bedding. And here's cutie little Ms Josie. Then I just sort everything out for this hidey here, and I put tissue paper on both chambers in hopes that she'll stop peeing here. I also took this time to rearrange this corner because I hated how empty it looked since I removed one of the dig jars. You see this castle hide over here? This is what I used in her sand bath for her new setup. I figured that's why she stopped using the sand bath as a pee area. So I've decided to use this hide to fill up the space in this corner, and I put back her old hidey from her old setup in the sand bath again. And thankfully she started peeing in there again, which is better because it's easier when your hamsters pee in the sand bath than in hides that you can't access. Over here I'm just emptying out her kitchen area so I can sweep the mess off this platform, and then I put everything back. Spot clean day also means food day, so I just give her some fresh water and fresh food, and I sprinkle her seed mix on her dig bowls. So the rest of this clip is just me putting the rest of her seed mix in her boredom breakers / foraging toys, sprinkling it around her enclosure, and really filling up most of her boredom breakers with food so that she doesn't get bored and she works for her food. Stimulates her brain as well, which is a good thing. So now I'll just show you what that corner looked like before. So we have two dig jars, the ceramic hide in the corner, we have the tunnel against the glass, and the bamboo root in the middle of everything. Now this is what it looked like after the rearrangement. So I removed one dig jar because she was only using one of them. I put the castle hide over there to fill up the space. The tunnel, I put it across to provide more coverage, and the bamboo root is slightly leaning onto the tunnel. Now on to the most important part of the spot clean, which is her sand bath, because she sleeps, naps, bathes, and uses this as a toilet, therefore we have to keep it clean. I like cleaning it out every other day, so I sift the entire thing out, and yeah, it just keeps it clean for her to be able to use it, and so she stays clean as well. Here I'm just sifting out the entire sand bath onto another container, and I'm so sorry. I filmed this in portrait mode and I didn't notice the camera was falling, but yeah, I sifted twice and I put everything back and set all the accessories back as well. Here I'm just putting some sunflower seeds into her foraging pot and breaking up these mealworms into smaller pieces to put in her little treat plate over here, and sprinkling some seed mix on this hide, which she likes eating from a lot. And now enjoy some clips of Ms Josie just eating away because it is her food day, and enjoying her newly spot cleaned enclosure.